All right. So, I don't know what in the world was going on with my connection, but I'm on now. I'm here, y'all. So, I just want to give the machine, as I like to call it, a few minutes or a few seconds to populate and let everyone know that I'm live. I apologize, and I thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. Let's see. My day. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Brenda Lee. Thank you for joining. I am well. I hope you are also. All right. So I just want to give it a few minutes. Good morning, Gail. Thank you for watching. So today is my birthday. So I wanted to come on. Really, it has nothing to do with my birthday. The real reason why I am on live this morning, this good Monday morning, I am on live because there's just some things that I want to talk about today. So while we're waiting for folks to join us, and if you are, good morning, Curtis, if you are going to be watching the replay, if you could go over to thank you, my designer, Shay. If you are watching the replay, please go over, or if you're on live now, let me get my mind right, then please go over to my two business pages. The first one is Karena Calhoun, and you can just type in at Coach Karena, and it will populate. If you could go over and Thursday was your birthday, Brenda Lee. Oh, happy birthday. Friday was my daughter's birthday. Thank you, Curtis. And so Friday was my daughter's birthday. She turned 23. And today is my birthday. And then Wednesday is my mom's birthday. So pretty excited about that. It's awesome. But again, please go over to my business page at Coach Karena and like my page there. And also, you all know I have an international podcast. So go and like WarKry Radio, Go Be Great podcast. And I am on most major platforms: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn. I am on Amazon Alexa. Alexa, play Go Be Great podcast. Let's see. I am on RadioPublic. I am on iHeartRadio. So go and tune in. I just finished up last week a 4-part series on self-motivation. So if you are an aspiring or an established business owner, you want to check it out. Hey, Linda, thank you for joining. Please go over, while we're waiting for folks to come in, please go over and like my two business pages at Coach Karena and at WarKry Radio, Go Be Great podcast. And so if you are an aspiring or you are an established business owner and you really know that it's time to start really leveling up in your personal development, or if you need business tools, tips, and strategies, tune in every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I am on most major platforms, okay? Also, if you are a business owner and you want to be featured on my podcast, go to my website, www.warkry.com, WARKRY.com. And there is a tab on there where you are able to submit your profile, and we will get you reviewed, get your profile reviewed. And if we want to invite you onto the podcast, then we will send out a scheduler for you so that we can record your episode. So, again, if you are interested in sharing your values, your passion, and your business products or services, I want to talk to you on the air. Yep, I do. So, Karena, sorry, I was just looking out the window. I just saw something go by, and I'm in my office, and I can see the deck, the top of the deck, and so there are birds that sometimes perch there. But anyway, today is my birthday, and again, that's not why I am on. But I wanted to talk about the mantra that I use, go be great, and where it came from, how it started. I think it's time that I start sharing that story. Because I feel like it can encourage some folks. So again, we have some new folks that are watching. So if you are just tuning in, I am Coach Karena. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are just tuning in, I am Coach Karena, and thank you, Brenda Lee. And you have a great, even though your birthday was last Thursday, honey, we're going to celebrate all November, the entire month. This is our month. It's a takeover. But I am Coach Karena, and if you could go and like my business page at Coach Karena, and then I also have a business page for my podcast, again, which is an international podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Amazon Alexa, Spotify. I didn't say Spotify. RadioPublic. We're on a ton of them. Pretty much, if you have it, we're there. So tune in. There's some amazing interviews that I've done on there. I also have some solo episodes where it's me. And I want you all, good morning, Joey. Thank you for joining. And so I want you all to really hone in on these tools, these tips, and these strategies that I am providing for aspiring and established business owners. It is imperative, especially in this day and age, especially right now, that we get it together. And so one of the things that I hone in on is personal development for entrepreneurs. Okay, I know that sounds crazy. Well, what does one have to do with the other? A lot. So as a business coach, I spend the majority of my time, or have spent the majority of my time, really focusing on the internal aspect of the individual just to get them ready to launch their business. So that became extremely frustrating for me. So I said, you know, I just need to lean in to who I am and what my calling is. I'm pausing because somebody needed to hear that. I'm drinking my coffee on that one. Yeah, I needed to lean in to my calling, to my purpose, to my destiny. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in just a few minutes. But I wanted to be able to today, this is not just so you all can say happy birthday to me, even though I love it. I wanted to talk about, this has just really been on my heart, why I talk about, thank you, Amy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why I say go be great. And why that is the name of my podcast. Why I tell everybody, go be great. And it's not to say that you're not being great now, but I want you, there is action behind that. You sit and you think about it. Well, what does that mean, go be great? How do I go be great? We're going to learn today. I'm going to tell you why this came about. And, you know, it's a little touching for me. I'm not going to cry or anything, but, you know, it's something that's near and dear to my heart because it is a process that I went through. And I believe as a coach, I am able to use my experiences. You know, I don't just use, hey, I read it in a book, or I saw it on a video, or I took a course. No, I actually use what I've learned as well in conjunction with all of those other things. So, Go Be Great. Why did it start? So, years ago, I was a part of an organization. And within this organization, I began to really feel a pull, really feel an unction to do more than what I was doing. And it took a lot of strength to really say, okay, what I'm doing is not as profound as what I should be doing. Because I had to sit down and evaluate myself. What is it that I should be doing? And so as I began to really identify that, self-evaluation and really journaling all of that, I began to realize there's more to me than I even see. So I said, okay, well, what is it that I need to be doing? And it started to become clear that I was not living in my potential. I was not living in the fullness of the impact that my life has to offer. And so I just started seeing and hearing, go be great. Go be great. Now, my go be great may not be the equivalent to your go be great. Okay? It may seem small time to, I don't know, Oprah or Lisa Nichols today, but it doesn't mean that it's not great. It might be, I don't know, not as grand as Amy Porterfield or Brene Brown, but it's still my go be great. So I had to really realize my go be great. What is it? And I had to lean into that. And you'll hear me say this a lot. Lean into who you have been called to be. Lean into it. There have been certain projects and different things that within me I just didn't want to do. And when I would hear lean in, it blessed me beyond belief. So I'm telling you, even if your flesh, your body is saying, no, I don't want to do this, is it something that you really need to be doing? Should you lean in? Okay, so when I really began to understand, lean into this, lean into who you are, go be great, I began to get resistance from folks around me. People that were considered leaders in my eyes. And so what happened was, as I began to move into my go be great, that began to make them intimidated or feel intimidated because they wasn't going and being great. And so it was the subtleness of, no, you're not ready for that. No, you don't need to do that. No, we don't do that. And that type of thing. But what I really began to really pinpoint was there were things that they knew they needed to do, but they were not doing. And so because I was going to do what I was supposed to be doing, because I was going to go be great, that was going to make them really be uncovered that they were not going and being great. They were comfortable in their self-stifling situation. And so I became like a target because I was going to be great. I wanted more than what I was doing. I wanted to be who I needed to be. I wanted to marry my destiny. Yeah. I want to let that sink in for a second. I wanted to marry my destiny. I'm going to drink some coffee on that. So what I want to encourage you to do today, marry your destiny. Marry your destiny. Stop cheating on your future. Drink some more coffee on that. Stop cheating on your future. Because what looks like a promise, that's really a distraction. So I want to tell you again, stop cheating on your future. It is imperative. Literally, it is imperative. I hope this is helping you, because this has just been burning in me. Oh my goodness. Become married to your destiny. It's important. So we have to know, how do you become married to your destiny? You have to know in your heart of hearts, whatever you have been called to do, you're going to do it. You're definitely going to do it. Listen. I just want to pause there because are you married to your destiny? I'm pausing for a reason, because I really want you to think about that. Are you married to your destiny? Are you 10 toes down with your destiny? Are you in it for the long haul? Are you playing the long game with your destiny? Are you in it for, what is it? Richer for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do you part, with your destiny? See, these are the kinds of conversations that I was having with people that I was providing business coaching services for, and they were not ready. Because what can happen is you can get frustrated that things may not be going your way at that moment. You can become tired, distracted, whatever the case may be, and you'll put it down and walk away. But if you know it's your destiny, or if it's a part of your destiny, you're not going to do that. You don't just walk away from a marriage. Most of us that are on this live are women. We are some of the most loyal people on the earth. So you're not going to just walk away from your destiny, not when you know it's your destiny. I remember talking to a young lady years ago. She was an accountant, and she started her own business. And after 30 days, she shut it down. I cried like a baby. And I didn't really know this lady, but I cried like a baby. Because I said 30 days, and you're done after 30 days because you have no clients? Are you kidding me? I cried like a baby. Oh my goodness. If you're just joining, I am Karena Calhoun. I am a business coach. I provide personal development, business clarity, and business, basically strategy for aspiring and established entrepreneurs. I just want to pause there because some of this stuff, it gets heavy on me because I'm married to my destiny. Yeah. This is real for me. This is for real. This is for real. We have to understand that if you've started a business, your community needs you. Not just your family, not just your household, not just your kids and your spouse, not your cousins, not just, whomever that is right there in your immediate family. But your community needs your small business to grow and to go be great. So you see, your destiny is greater than just you. So go be great. Go be great. Your business is vital and imperative. It is imperative to this community. And I say this community, this United States, this world. We need you. We need you to go be great. So I wanted to give you some background information on why Go Be Great, how it got started, where did it come from, and why am I so adamant? Because they tried to shut me down. These folks tried to shut me down. Not because of, anything I was doing wrong, but just because they were not moving in their greatness. So I could not do what I needed to do. I had to get up out of there. And honestly, this has happened in so many areas in my life. So many. So we have to stop letting other people's hang-ups of themselves distract us or stop us in our tracks from being impactful. Do you realize that there have been millions of people that have died just in the last 8 months from coronavirus? And I'm not saying that as a scare tactic. I'm saying that there are people that have left here unfulfilled. We don't need to be though. We don't want to be a part of that. Hey Ella, thank you. And so, one thing that I do want to point out, listen, I want to talk about my pet peeve. One of my pet peeves. We just going to get it all out today. One of my pet peeves is when I see entrepreneurs talking about, my family doesn't support me. They do this and they do that, but they don't support me. They don't even share my this and they don't share my that. And they don't even talk. They don't ask. And so what? So what? They're not a part of your target audience. Let them go and be a part of the audience that they are a part of, that they should be a part of. There's another business owner or other business owners out there that they are assigned to. It's just not you. It's just not you. Be okay with that. Be perfectly okay with that. That is so much one of my pet peeves. Well, my family doesn't support me. So who cares? There are millions and billions of other people waiting on you. Do you know that there are people assigned to you, assigned to your business, excuse me, assigned to your products or services? But if you're too focused on the ones that don't align with your vision, you're going to miss out on the ones that are. Go be great. I don't know how many more times I can say this. I get so tired of saying this so many times. But I have to keep saying it because we have to get it. We have to get it. Deep down in us, we have to get this. Some of y'all got a whole audience somewhere. You have a whole audience somewhere literally waiting on you. Thank you, Ella. Thank you for the encouragement. Some of y'all have a whole audience that is literally sitting and waiting on you. But because you post something here and you post something there, you think people are supposed to flock to you? No, ma'am. No, sir. You got to do the work. Put in the work. Put in the work. I did not come on here to fuss. I really didn't. But I wanted you to really understand why Go Be Great. What does it mean? What does it mean? When people are talking to me and they're saying, you know, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I should have done this, or I need to do this, all I hear is excuses. Womp, 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 womp. That's what I hear. Now, I don't know what people think they're saying, but that's what I hear. Because I can tell you a good 5 reasons why you need to be doing whatever it is you're saying, you know, you haven't done yet. So, go be great. Don't let anyone else's hang-ups of themselves stop you. Don't let it happen. Do not let it happen. So, that's really all I wanted to talk about today, other than it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm so excited. Y'all, it's something to be alive. I am joyful. I am grateful. I'm thankful. Being alive is amazing. I get to do it again one more day. I get to be impactful. I get to love on y'all. I know I can, you know, if you haven't watched it, go and watch the business spotlight that I did with Coach Chandra Gore on last Thursday morning. Chandra Gore of Chandra Gore Consulting. And she said, Karena, I know I'm not for everybody. And that's so true. I know I'm not either. But the thing is, we love so hard. And just because I don't know you doesn't mean I don't love you. You're a human being. And a lot of times, folks like us, myself and Chandra, we see your potential. We see the potential for you to go be great. You're just not seeing it. So it's like, you know, we just kind of push. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. And that's it. Go be great. Don't let anyone else's hang-ups of themselves stop you, distract you. Stop the vacillating. You know the fans, they vacillate. Stop. Stop. I'm not going to get started again. I'll get started again, and then it'll be a whole nother half an hour. But anyway, tomorrow morning, I will be on live with an awesome and amazing young lady, Rika King of the Vanity Room. And Rika and I are going to be talking. This is a business spotlight, Facebook Live business spotlight. So I encourage you, I invite you, you are invited to join Rika and I tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. Same channel, same station, same time, all of that good stuff. Because I want to talk to Rika about her business, her passion, her values. Listen, I love talking to business owners. So if you're interested in being spotlighted on Facebook Live, my Go Be Great Business Spotlight, then let me know. If you're interested in being featured on my podcast, let me know. Okay? So, I'm out, y'all. Bye.